Hey everybody, it's Phoenix Dragon here, and it is Monday, so that means it's time for some Minecraft. Sorry, you probably can't hear me. Okay, that's all good, that's all good. Huh, I don't know why that happened. Alright. Hello. Come on, there we go. Alright, I hope everybody's weekend went well. I know it's kind of, and I hope everybody's staying cool out there. It is absolutely insane, and especially up here, where it is completely nasty, nasty, nasty in the heat. Um, Sarah is on the server. Let's go pop in on her. I'll open that up just for fun. So, alright, I hope everybody's day has gone well. For a Monday, it was, for the first day going back to work after a week, it was definitely interesting. And I don't remember what I was doing. I don't even know what keys I've got. Oh, right, I gotta fill in. Oh, no, I did fill it in. So, do apologize. I currently have an ice pack on my foot because I got bit by a mosquito. I hate mosquitoes.
Hello.
Hi! How you doing?
Oh god, I'm baking.
Oh, I know. Do you have any ice packs?
Yep, I've been reapplying it and then refreezing, applying it. Best thing I've found is just a handful of like cold water on the back of the neck,
Yes, a cold
and
cloth.
then either a cold cloth or cold water because my hair likes to stick
Yeah,
and stay damp for a bit, and then cold water run on the inside of the wrist
yeah,
for a while,
yeah,
and then lots of water.
yes. Well, except for the water part. I don't do the water part. I'm sorry. I just can't. Yeah, no, I
Well,
currently,
okay, I've been drinking Pepsi, but
yeah, I currently have an ice pack on my foot, so.
oh yeah, that's another thing. Apparently, a bucket of water on the just sticking your feet in a bucket of water also helps. I've been apparently looking at tips online. Apparently, just be
Well,
like people are like, here are tips, and it's like, sweet, I will
yeah.
take them.
In my case, it's I have a mosquito bite on the on some part of my baby toe,
Ooh,
and
yep,
so it's kind of swollen at the moment because I swell up like a balloon when I get bit by a mosquito.
yep.
So yeah. So it's like can't walk properly on that toe right now. Thanks, mosquito. Yeah, no, we've got both ACs on high, and it's just tolerable in here. Like
Yep.
it's
Um,
ridiculous.
ours, our one poor unit is trying.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
I
yeah,
think
our
I said in Snowman's chat earlier. It was like, what was it, 30 some 39
yeah.
outside, and then
Yeah.
our poor AC unit was keeping it at 31. It's like, oh god,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, exactly. Like
oh,
it
it's
was
gone to 32. Okay.
yeah, cuz I mean right now where I am, it is currently 28. Where I work is currently 32, and then you guys are 33. But you guys got up to 39 today, though.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and where Stan was,
That,
at one point,
that
Stan,
sucked balls.
yeah, where Stan at one point was here, had to stop off, and he said it was his truck was reading 42 here, and it's just like, what? No, no. Like it's ridiculous how hot it is. Like,
It's like, this is not normal temperature for our area.
oh
What is
God, no,
going on?
no. And of course, I probably wasn't in the right kind of mindset at work because it was hot, and I only just went back to work today and had
Mm,
204 emails to go through,
oof. Yep.
and some of it
Brain
was
is
just
like,
people.
I'm baked. Nope.
Oh yeah. I mean, I went from dealing with someone who aggravated the heck out of me because I can't stand her, to then having to deal with stupid people. Like, we've told you a dozen times you can't have that, it's privileged. Meaning you can't have it. Doesn't matter if we are on the same side. You can't have it.
It's there for security reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have the security clearance, so stop asking for it.
Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, it was comfortable at work, even though we had, our AC going, but it was still freaking disgusting. Like, it was hot out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how the hell did we do this?
How the heck did beautiful British Columbia decide to actually, or British California, actually become
Yeah.
California?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, you're not supposed to do
There's
that.
no British part of this at all. We're supposed to have like British summers and
We're-
occasional mildness.
Yeah, as
That's it.
I posted on Facebook and Twitter, we're hotter than Miami. There's a problem there.
What the?
If you don't believe in climate change, we live in a rainforest. We're
Yeah.
not supposed to be, and in the northern hemisphere. We're
So
not
how are we getting hotter than Miami?
exactly how the fuck are we hotter than Miami? That's not right, people. But yeah, we actually had to order a new fan because one, everywhere was sold out.
Mhm.
But two, one of our little fans, the one that usually is outside Stan's office, I went to look at it. It's like it always shakes back and forth because it's tiny. Like it's a small tower, so movement is not something it likes to do. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay, something's off about it. It sounds kind of off. So I put my hand in front of it, and it's pulsing air. It's not actually blowing air. I'm like, I think this poor little guy is, done.
Dead.
I mean, we've had it since before we moved, like a couple of years before we moved, so it's probably about 10 years old now.
Yeah,
but it's done.
Probably dead.
Yeah.
Dead diddly dead.
So we found one that is Walmart online had the newer version of our other fan that we got only a couple years ago. It's like, ooh, it's on stock. It's on stock online. Screw it. We're ordering it. It's a bit expensive, but you know what? That thing it puts up. It's a big tower fan. It's about 4.5 feet tall. So it's quite big, and so it'll help blow all the air because that's what we need upstairs is to blow the air conditioning from his office over.
Yep.
And yeah, because we put the big one in front of his office, and all of a sudden the fan that was reaching the bedroom.
And it was like, oh my god.
It's like so we slept a little better last night, not 100%, but a little better. But yeah, it was just
Last night I kept waking up and being like, nope, need to go and splash my face or something else like that. And it's just like, nope.
Well, I sit there and we're literally right now looking at Ghosty going, what the F are you doing? Because he continuously gets under his blanket. It's like, you have a fur coat. You do not need to be under a blanket. Or in a blanket.
He's seeking shelter from the heat.
Yeah, he is.
It's basically what he's doing, and it's like, no, that's not going to help. I'm sorry, it's not going to help.
So
if we stick a fan pointed under there,
which he does. Well, he has a fan in front of him, but it's just it's a small little one, so it's like it's not really gonna do that much. So we've given him another water bowl, where he usually eats his food, which he usually doesn't like his water bowl. But it's
occasionally put like an ice cube or something in there.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that it will disappear immediately.
Well, we have filtered water, so it's like because Stan and I don't drink tap water.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I do drink water, it's filtered because because of the way my body works, I just can't do tap water anymore. But it's nice and cold. It's in the fridge, so But yeah, I'm like, we don't even have ice cubes, I don't think, even made. And I'm going, what the heck is wrong with us?
Oh, as soon as it started to get a little warmer, I looked at our ice cube trays and went
Oh yeah,
poured them into like a big freezer Ziploc bag, put the Ziploc bag in the back of the freezer, and then started making more.
well, we have
And did that a few times, so we have a small stockpile of ice cubes.
Do you have an ice maker or?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Cause we don't either. And I mean, I have to find all of our ice cube trays. We have like different shapes and all that stuff. Cause when ThinkGeek was open and when ThinkGeek was good, you know, we got Batman, we got TARDISes, we got Superman, we got like all the funky shapes.
Yep.
I think we have skeletons as well. Do you have a bed nearby?
I should bring one down here.
Yeah, on the way home, I'm like, okay, when's the next bus coming by? 15 minutes. I'm walking down the hill. Because where they've got
Gotta hide in air-conditioned place for a moment.
Yeah, pretty much. So by the time I got home, by the time I got to the train, I was not too bad. But a bit of a heat rash, because downside to people, if you have rosacea, do not go out in the sun. If you do go out in the sun, make sure you're covered up.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately is a downside in this heat. By the time I got home, I was drenched.
Oof.
Because I got on one of the old trains, like one of the originals, so there's no AC.
Yeah, ouch.
We have three varieties of trains. We have Mark 1, which is the original, no ACs. We have Mark 2 and Mark 3, all have AC.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh fuck. At least they had air circulation. You just don't have air. It's all hot. But yeah, thankfully the bus I got on had AC. I was like, oh thank God.
Even though it was probably struggling.
Oh God, probably. But yeah, it's called take a cold shower when you get home.
Mm-hmm.
Throw everything you just wore, even if it's clean, into the wash.
Clean, quote unquote.
Clean. Yeah, nothing in this world is clean at the moment.
Nope.
It's like, oh my God.
Oh, I did have one day. Damn it. I did have a bed down here.
I've done that. So apparently, this is the new version. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
It's 1.17. Apparently there are amethyst geodes.
Yep.
I don't know where any are. I have not yet seen any.
They're probably going to be in an unexplored chunk, which is the
Yeah. And because everything I've read up on them, they're between 77 and bedrock, which is a huge area.
Yep.
And so yeah, I have not seen any. I even went into spectator mode to try and see if I could find any. And I couldn't.
Yeah, because I think the problem is because we've explored so much, we've generated so many chunks, so none of the new stuff will show up unless we go really far.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the situation was. So we decided, I don't know if you've ever considered this. I put an order in today on Amazon for a couple of neck fans. And because San drives, right? He drives all the way out to Chilliwack. And even with his AC, it's crap. Like, he barely has any AC on it. Like, his truck cannot give him anything. So I'm like, okay, you know what? In case this continues or doesn't, you know, even if it goes away, if it comes back, I need him.
Which it probably will.
Yeah.
We need him not to die of heat stroke.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, I'm just gonna order these. So for 45 bucks Canadian,
Oh.
which isn't too bad. I ordered one each. The ones we ordered only came in white or like a dark green. But on Amazon they have so many different varieties. If you got them though, don't get the ones that actually look like fans, because they aren't. They're just like little fans in front of you. They don't cover your back of your neck, and the ones we actually ordered do. They actually have almost a 360. So it wasn't bad. I mean, I was looking at a whole bunch of different ones. So, and these were rated really high. So it's like, well, we'll give it a try. If they're crap, they're crap. I'll let people know. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to get one for myself, and I ordered two for mom and dad. So. Because they're like where you guys are, right?
Yep.
They have both their ACs on, and it's still too hot.
Yep.
Like, I don't know how my mother-in-law does it in Langley, or my sister-in-law does in Chilliwack. It's insane.
It's like, you guys are that much farther inland. Oh god. It's like, how's the weather for baking?
Well, you didn't go down. What year did you go down to Kansas with us? It was 2015? That's when you guys got engaged.
2014.
2014. The first year
we got married in 15.
Right. The first year we went down, is how it currently feels. And that was the year where it was 107. So about 45 degrees here. Like, it was, it's insane.
That's when you stick your head outside and walk immediately back into the AC and be like, nope.
Yep. I actually sat there, we had a coworker, we're like, yeah, do you think they'd mind if we slept here?
I was really tempted to see if I could find my friggin' inflatable mattress and see if we could just sleep in the room with the AC in it. It was just like, nah.
Yeah, we were just sort of like, do we sleep downstairs? We have a couch, which will fit one person. And it's not that comfortable because it's to sleep on. Because it's a reclining couch, which is fine. But it's got that hard part in the middle.
Yep.
And unless you position yourself just right so it goes in the curve of your waist, it hurts. I know this because I always fall asleep on the couch. I'm like the first to admit, I will fall asleep on that couch. But yeah, because we have yoga mats, and we're like, well, we could always just put the yoga mats on the floor, but there's really only room for one. So it's not really that great.
I mean, our couch could hold two people if we snuggle. In fact, it's probably actually bigger than our bed if we pull it out and actually make it into the bed. But it's like, no.
Yeah.
Because we've put up curtains between like all three of the floors in our place.
Yeah.
The middle floor is a decent temperature.
Yeah.
Top floor is hell. Bottom floor is, I think the people below us have their heat still on.
Oh yeah, I've encountered that. That was the downside to our old apartment.
It's like, it's summer, why? And then it was like,
yeah.
oh, we just came back from India. Okay, that's why. Okay.
Well, with us in our old apartment, I think it was 2008 when we had that heat wave. San was stopping by at home and literally throwing ice bottles into our fish tanks to keep the fish alive. We ended up losing out, of course, but the part of our problem was we were on the ground floor, even though we were actually below ground level. We had buildings across from us, and we faced east. Yeah, so we faced east. East? No. Yeah, east. So the afternoon sun would hit their windows and come straight into our apartment. So it was just like,
Yeah, we get the evening sun, so we get baked
We
on one side of the house, and our building is designed to hold heat.
yeah, we get
It's
both.
like typical northern hemisphere or northern climate
Yeah,
buildings should be. It's like, yeah, you're designed to maintain heat. What
Yeah.
about dissipate heat?
yeah.
Why would we need to do that?
We get both. We get the morning sun and the afternoon sun. We get morning sun on one side, afternoon sun on the other.
Oh boy.
So at first, when we bought the place, it was like, oh, that'd be nice because you can sit out in the back where you've got the nice lighter sun. Have your drink or sit out
And
there.
now it's like, oh god.
And now it's sort of like, no. What am I
Need some of those
Thankfully, we only have a small window.
tinfoil, or the tinfoil light
Set-
reflector things that they have in like cars and stuff.
Yeah, Sen actually was looking up stuff like that. Now we only have like your standard small window. Thankfully, we don't have like big bay windows. Like my boss has bay windows, and he can't. He doesn't have AC.
Oh god. We have like 4x6 windows. My guess is looking at the sides of that, so it's like 4x6 in this room,
Okay.
4x6 in Sean's office,
Yeah.
where he was like, I'm going to work today. It's like around 3 o'clock, he was just like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah. See, our windows aren't
Thankfully
even that big.
Thankfully, his boss was nice about it. And see, you're finding some of the new stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, our windows are smaller. They're probably 2x4, 2 wide, 4 tall, maybe. So they're short.
Yeah.
So we kind of got lucky there.
Yeah, ours is 6 wide and 4 tall.
Yeah, we don't have them everywhere, so it's like it's just the bedroom though. It's like because that gets the afternoon sun, and even though we have like blackout curtains,
Yeah, no, it doesn't help too much.
No.
Because it's
once it's drawn the heat in, that's it. You're done. I'm in bed. Oh, that's better.
okay, Mister. I'm staying outside on the bed in the sauna. Comes it, ducks his head in to grab a fly swatter and then leaves.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, flies are terrible. Unless he's going after mosquitoes.
Scrawny little beanpole. Don't know how he survives this heat.
I don't know either. I have a coworker who's I think taller than Spartan is. He's 6'5", and he generates the heat like sand does. It's like, dude. He emailed me today. He's like, "Do you think anybody would mind if I changed into shorts?" I'm like, dude.
It's like, I think at this point nobody cares.
I'm like,
it's too
if
warm.
anybody's got complaints about you changing into shorts, as long as they're not short shorts, they can come see me, and I will give them a long list, and depending on who it is, as to the complaints about their clothing. So, no, go right ahead.
So knock yourself out. Don't, please.
Yeah, no.
What? But I have no problems. Go ahead.
Yeah, like, I don't care. Like,
We don't
you
want
gotta be
people
comfortable.
missing out.
Oh, I know. I actually considered, like, maybe I should, like, call in sick.
Heat stroke is bad. Okay.
Heat stroke is bad, and then when you add on a heat rash,
Yeah. Yeah,
because
no.
you're
Oh, no.
basically, although you're not allergic to the sun, you're allergic to the sun.
You're not allergic to the sun, but you're pretty much allergic to the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got home, I had like all my eczema and my rosacea was like in full blown, like, we're gonna make ourselves like, you're gonna look polka dotted. Thanks. And
Full
if,
blown panic attack is what it's having.
yeah.
It's like, oh my god!
And not just
What
that,
is
but
this?
it's like, it itches like hell. Like,
Oh.
because it's eczema. Eczema itches.
Nope, I'd die.
Yeah. So,
I'd kill it. I'd kill it. I'd kill it with fire.
I spent some time trying to convince Sand to scratch my back for me.
It's like, please, just take a
Like,
sander to it.
just right here. That's it. Just right there.
Let's either take a sander to it, or I will like find a big patch of abrasive carpet and roll on it.
Yeah, he wasn't having it though.
Yep, nope.
That's
It's like, no, that would just make it worse. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
But it
well, to give you an idea, I mean, like I said, I had a mosquito bite on my toe. It swelled up. Like, that's what happens when I itch. Like, it's not like I want to, people. I really don't. But there's nothing that they can do for it other than give me cream, which makes it worse. Because it actually says, like, in order to put my cream on the one, I'm supposed to use the cream daily, twice a day. In order to put it on, I have to put it on minimum 2 hours before I go out in the sun. I'm not getting up at 5 in the morning just to put freaking cream on. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
Like, oh god, no, people, like, kill me. Alright, I'm gonna make a tower over here. I'm gonna at least try to make a tower. Oh, it's been so long. That's a very small tower. I did not want that small.
That's what she said.
That's the hard part right now. Is like I have a couple of people that have similar sense of humor as I do, and it's like I got to be careful when I'm at work.
Just a touch.
Just a touch, otherwise I get into trouble.
It's like, I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. This time.
Yeah, this time. Where am I at? That one. I'm going to make a tower somehow. It's the hard part though. It's like if you saw me, it'd be like you've got chicken pox or something. It's like, no, I don't. Just
don't,
itches.
but it certainly feels like it.
Oh god, yeah. Do you know that one's too big? God dang it! This dang building. Or this dang platform. Why is there a torch there?
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the gravel. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, today was definitely Monday. I don't know if it was the heat, which it probably wasn't in some cases, or just people being stupid. I don't know. It was just one of those days. Let's see. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, I hate this color. Crap. No, not there. Why must towers be so difficult? Let's try this. Okay, go like that, go like that. No, I want that back. Give me that back. Okay, where am I? Oh, that is so not gonna work. Building stuff. This is why I don't build stuff, folks. This is why I leave building to other people.
So I have a plan. What was the plan? Crap.
It's
What
not
was
so
the plan?
much that. It's more the planet will not work. Why will it not work?
Math. I am doing math correctly. Why is it not working?
I hate math. I think
Number-
since being in my profession, I've learned to hate math. I used to like it. Yeah, get up there. Okay, you. No, not you. Eh. Oh wait, I need that dirt. Get back here. Yes. Oh my goodness. So what were you playing today, Sarah, by the way?
Final Fantasy.
Are you playing Final Fantasy? 14?
Yeah.
Ah. I watched a
That's
little
what you
bit.
were like, what?
No, I was looking at it going, this looks familiar, but my brain is so fried.
Yep.
It's actually had to do math today. I'm like, I don't want to do math, people.
Why you make me do this?
Although, I will say, I don't know if I can say this, because nobody's told me I can't say this. My company's having building a website.
Choice.
I don't know what it's gonna have on it though. I just know the bosses, like all the lawyers, are gonna be on there, and some of the bios are hilarious. It's like, do not put me on there. No, goddamn doors. It's like you better not put me on there. No, absolutely not. Thankfully, I'm not having my picture taken. At least as far as I know.
I'll have a stealth one and be like, God damn it!
Well, I don't mind if it's natural. I'm not a fan of the posed, but I do know like the lawyers have to like show up like Friday and have their photo taken.
And you're going, nope.
I'm like, okay, can I take that day off? I do not
I'll
want
just
to be
disappear for a bit. Don't mind me.
Actually, I can easily disappear. I have places I can hide. But being the office manager, I have places to hide. We just don't tell everybody. But yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting because our company's been around for over 60 years and we've never had a website. So, yeah. Although the guy I work for was kind of laughing at himself because he looked at his bio and went, "Oh, I need to fix this." And my brain is going, "There's a reason I'm the one that types up all your letters."
Oh boy.
Love you to bits, but there's a reason you do everything in point form, and I put them in to sentence format. I'm in bed.
Grammar. Wonderful thing that it is.
Punctuation.
Ah, that too.
Because he made it sound like his one of his favorite hobbies is hanging with his cats all the time.
It's not the worst hobby to have.
No, but it was sort of like they're not your only friends. So
Yeah.
it's like you need uh a little piece of punctuation in there.
So show that you're not that crazy.
Yeah. And he's not. He's kind of cool. I love working for him. He drives me crazy, and he knows it. I am what one of the other lawyers I used to work for, who's still technically with our firm, but we move. The teams get shuffled around depending on what's needed. And he used to call me his work wife. So, because I don't know why he called me his work wife. I know with the current boss I work with, it's more because I nag him to high heaven. Because if I,
It's the oi.
yeah,
This needs to get done.
yep, pretty much.
Where is this?
Pretty
Boss, you said you'd have this for me.
Let me put it this way: I update a to-do list for him every month. It's like this month I need you to work on this. Get these done.
Please and thank you.
What am I doing here? That one, okay. And he does. He does work on it, so it's not like he doesn't. He completely ignores it, thankfully. But I did have to laugh when someone asked him how he manages his files. He's like, I don't. That's what she's for.
She cracks the whip for me.
Yeah, pretty much. Am I doing this right? I don't think I'm doing this right. It might help if I was looking at my diagram properly.
Maybe?
Oh, 1, 2. This is why I don't build things, people. This is why I don't build. We go that one and that one. There we go. Let's see, is that gonna be big enough? Oh yeah, that'll be big enough.
I still want to be able to shape glowstone.
Hmm?
I still want to be able to shape glowstone.
It would
Be
be
like, this is stairs. Just glowing stairs.
I know there's so much that I would love to do. I mean, look how long it took them to do anything but polished diorite, granite, and whatnot. Like, it took them forever, and people were demanding it.
It's like all you can do is things with these.
You can just place
pillars.
them. We don't want to just place them. We want to do stuff with them.
Have you christened yourself again? Have you christened or cooked yourself further?
It's not that bad out there. It's just not that good.
I'm sorry if I have a bit more insulation.
I don't need all that much to have a little less.
Fair.
Hey, I'm roasting and I have no insulation.
You have bones.
I have bones. I'm a little fat, but not a lot.
It's just enough to mean you don't completely freeze in the winter.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
But if I do get cold, that's what Sanjin's for.
Yep. Fill up walking furnace.
Yep. I like walking furnaces.
Mm-hmm. I'm normally that, so it's just me going, ugh.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't help.
Yeah, that's the thing with those who are naturally furnaces like yourself. It's like you guys are just I feel for you guys so much more because you have either the insulation or just naturally are
The metabolism is
yeah,
fighting against us.
yeah. It's like, oh god, you guys like you gotta do extra work just to stay cool. Oh, it's not perfect.
It's one of
But
those times when I'm happy I have short hair. Of course, it does mean that anytime I get it wet,
you
it
can't.
dries really fast.
Yeah. Well, at least you don't have to like wear a towel like overnight. Like I can't just let my hair air dry because it
Yeah,
go
no, it.
poof.
Oof, yeah, we would go poof.
Like one of the there was a day where
Quadruple in size, and it's just
yeah,
like, ugh.
exactly. And I mean there was a day where I actually wore my hair one of the girls at work asked me why I never wore my hair down. And it was the day after I just washed it. And I had brushed it before I left the house. But because my hair's long, it's heavy. It's also, if I have it short like your hair, it's all curl.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do always keep it long for that reason. But so I showed her. I took my hair down. It's usually just in a clip, so it's not like a ponytail or anything. And it was just like poof and static. Because it was in the
Yep.
middle of winter. It's like, not only do I have the poof, I got the static.
Here, shake my hand. Oh.
Yeah. So she's like, okay, I get it. She's like, you could always cut
See,
your hair. I'm like, I did cut my hair. That's the other problem. I don't. Although I cut my hair, it's never. I, I, I made a promise a long time ago not to cut it ever too short. Because I don't look good with short hair. I actually don't. Especially when it goes all curly. I mean, I love Sans hair because it's naturally curly even when it's long. And as it dries, it goes into those ringlets. Natural ringlets on blonde hair. It's
Which
like,
he probably hates, but you're like, but
he,
it's so pretty.
yeah, like if I had those curls, I wouldn't complain. But I have the tight little curls, like you usually see them like in the front, like as the new hair grows up in the front. Like I call them devil's horns because they curl at the side of my temples. It's like, oh my god. I had short hair when I was like 6 and 7, to the point where I think wasn't a pixie cut. It was still a little long on top, but it was sort of shaved on the sides. And I walked into my grade 1 class. We had just moved here. And my teacher had the same haircut. I was like, fuck. That is not right.
It's like, nope, losing this.
Yeah. But at that point, I could finally start growing it out, so. When you're young and sick as a child, you tend to spend a lot of time in the hospital, and they don't like you having long hair when you're in the hospital.
Not really.
So since then, I've always had at least shoulder length hair. I keep threatening to shave it all off, though. And Sanjin will not talk to me for a while then. He likes the long hair. Let's see, we'll do this. I really hate the fact that they made granite red.
Okay.
What are you being chased by?
Now, out, now, angry pigs.
Ah. Been there.
Angry giant freaking boars. It's like, no, go elsewhere. I just want the glowstone. No. keep snarling at me, but not actually attacking. I'll take it. Oh, damn it.
They're like cats.
Aha!
They-
Eat! Eat lava! It's the best unintentional use of lava I've ever done.
How tall do I plan to make the tower? I have no clue yet. I just needed to figure out the size of it first. I think this will be a good size. Probably each floor will probably be about 4 high, 3 or 4 high, and because I on our last, I think it was our last map, we made a lighthouse, and I kind of want to do that. So it's going to be kind of tall. Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. Do you have a shiny bow? Do you have a shiny bow? No, you have a regular bow. You gonna give me the bow? Dude?
I need to get you a skeleton spawner.
Nope. I never really plan out anything. I just put an idea in my head and then kind of go from there. Because I'm notorious for realizing...
Squirrel.
Yeah. Let me put it this way. My house here is not exactly how I want it, but I'm going to leave it because I don't want to tear it down for the 3rd, 4th time, whatever it is. So, yeah. I'm not a builder per se. I've attempted to build over the years. I still have to. I decided earlier tonight that I want to build a castle somewhere around here. I just don't know where yet. But yeah, I generally just kind of have the main idea and then I go from there. And I forgot to grab the dirt again. I do this a lot. I go back and forth because I have a squirrel brain. Dirt. So, Sarah, here's a question.
See?
Blonde or blue?
I am biased. I will say blue anytime I have the choice because I like the color blue. I have to
Fair
preface
enough.
that.
Fair enough. That's a good response. I'm trying to figure out, because on the way home today, because it got so hot, I was like getting a headache. And normally when that happens, I'll just go and get my hair dyed blonde. But I have the color at home to do my hair blue again. And I kind of still want to try doing it at home. Because usually I go to the hairdresser. So I'm just sort of like, do I want to go to the hairdresser and spend 8 hours having them blonde my hair? Or do I want to try dyeing my hair blue by myself?
I mean, technically you could green screen it and then like scare people on Zoom videos.
I don't do any more Zoom videos anymore.
Oh.
That's the downside to going back into the office. It's like, oh, I don't have to do a Zoom, because if we do a Zoom, I go into one of the other offices and I'm not the main person in there, so I'm just sort of there listening, maybe giving some input, but there's like 3 other people there, so it's... I had thought about using FaceRig. I was actually in the process of setting up FaceRig to be on Zoom for when I was working at home. But then they called me back.
Aw.
It's like, God dang it! I wanted to have the raptor.
Just confuse you guys.
Just like, boo! And it's like, hey, I'm the raptor. I told my boss about that, actually, the partner of our firm, and she's like, wait, you can do what now?
It's like I can do that. It's like,
Yeah. She's not very tech savvy, but you know, you teach her these kind of things, and she's like all over it.
Yep.
But then she has kids, so makes sense. Actually, it's her daughter is actually the one designing our website.
Nice.
Yeah. We're very proud of her. I've known her the entire time I've been. Actually, I guess you could say I knew her before she was even born. Because I started working at the firm before she was born. Alrighty, and now we'll do. Is that big? Yeah, that's big enough. It's perfect. Yeah, so we'll probably do 4 high each floor. And then I'll figure out what we're going to do with the stairs. I still kind of want to do it if I ever do have to do a Zoom, but I'd have to be at home to do it. Because I can't do it on my phone that way.
Yeah. That hurt.
Well, don't hurt yourself.
Forgot to bring one piece of gold armor so that the other guys won't attack me.
Ah. That's a wet sponge. That's a. I have 1 piece of orange terracotta. I have no idea where I got that from. And 1 piece of blue terracotta.
Yep.
Okay, so I need. Oh, I need floor. No, not you. You go over here. I'm trying to keep myself organized. I know it's a lot. I'll need you. Should be okay for now. Upstairs.
Now. I am not food piggy. I am not food.
Sarah's not food. Sarah friend.
I don't want those hugs. Oops, that's a hole. Oh god, another one. No! Oh! Jesus.
Oh, I just got a notification for something. What have I got to know? Why? Actually, I just realized something. Once again, my silly alert thingies are not working. One of these days. I don't know why, but stuff never works when I want it to work.
Another portal. Where to hide you? Crap. I didn't bring enough food. Yep.
And that one, I think. Yeah. There we go. Those should all now work.
There it is.
What is... Oh, please. I kinda love it when you sit there and you order something from one place and all of a sudden it's like, you've been selected to win $1,000 and it's not from the place that you ordered.
It's like, mm-hmm. I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Shut up.
Oh, junkie. Oh, junkie mail. There we go. Downside to having like a gazillion emails. So you get notifications on everything.
Yep.
So let's fill in the floor. Make it all birchy perfect. It's funny, like a couple weeks ago we put in an Amazon order for a few things. Because the downside to this world right now is like a lot of companies have discontinued some of their products and the only place to get them is like on Amazon or through other places, at least while they have supplies, which really sucks by the
Yep.
way. Especially when you're as restricted as I am. It's like, you can't use Pantene because it has this product in it and you can't have that product because it'll make you sick.
It's like, oh, god damn it.
Really? Really? So I remembered that so the orders came in while I was away, and of course I have it all delivered to work because it's just easier. And I couldn't even remember what I ordered. Like, I have an
So
order?
it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
It's like, I ordered something? Yes, you did. It came here. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, because they emailed me. It's like, hey, this just came in. It's like, what? And of course, they won't open it because it's personal.
Yep.
Because I'm not the only one who orders stuff and has it sent to work. It's like,
It
why
works.
send it home and send my poor mentally ill cat into anxiety mode? Like, I'm at the office more, so just send it there.
Yep.
And it's also more secure.
Mm-hmm. So somebody will pick it up.
Yeah, because somebody will pick it up. And so I get there and I open it. It's like, what the hell did I order? It's like, oh, I ordered Vikings seasons 1 through 4 for the same cost of getting Vikings season 1 DVDs.
Oh.
I ordered 2 Splatoon books.
Because Splatoon.
It's comics and Stan loves Splatoon. What else did I ordered a book from Mom. And I ordered Biomutant. Because we couldn't find it for like the longest time. For the PS4.
Yeah.
And of course
Or at least
now...
physical copy of it.
Yeah, because now you go into Walmart and it's there. Thankfully we haven't picked it up. But I completely forgot about it. I was like, oh, hey, look. You're at Walmart the other night. It's like, oh, look, Biomutant. We should pick that up. Yeah, we really should. I'm going to think about it. Meanwhile, I'd ordered it already. It's like, it's a good thing we didn't pick it up. But it's like, yeah, okay, what else did I order? Oh, I ordered that too. Okay. But no, I don't do the Prime thing because it's like we don't place that much of an order.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to, but I can't warrant, $10 a month when I only place like 6 orders a year. Okay, where's my stairs at? Where am I gonna put these stairs? Do I put them in the center or do I go around the edges? Oh my god, it's still fucking hot out. Little Bub says it's currently 26. And 30 where you are.
Good.
We are hotter than Miami, folks, and hotter than Kansas. That's something wrong.
Should
Just
poke
saying.
me and be like, hey, take your heat back.
Well,
We're not designed for this.
I know. Like, what was it? I think it was like last week or something where I posted like, hey guys in Kansas, how the hell do you take this heat? Because they were hotter than Miami. Like, they were going on like 40 degrees almost or something like that. And we were
Ugh.
only in like the lower mid 20s. I should have kept my mouth shut.
Apparently.
It's like it's all my fault.
It's like, hey, you said it was hot. I wonder if we can make it actually hot.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Likely be annoying to keep turning your mouse. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to do it. Oops, trying to do it a wide spiral, not like a direct spiral. So, I mean, the problem is you kind of have to do it too wide to do it properly.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's. I'm thinking I gotta go along the side because that way I can go along the curve of the wall and make it a little easier.
You can have it away from the wall. It's just you do the 2 stairs, and then or
Yeah.
a single row of 2 stairs, and then slab, and then another slab in 1 slab to get the turn.
Yeah.
And then you go up to 2 stairs again, and it's like, ah!
Yeah, exactly, and it's just one of those things where it's like you kind of have to guess at it a little bit. Excuse me. And spiral staircases never really look proper in my mind because it's like you have this issue, right? Like it's like all of a sudden you got this dead space here. So going against the wall directly, it just at least that way there's like the wall there. But yeah. I've done this before. I did it on one of our maps a few years ago with the white spawn tower. Do you remember that one, Sarah?
No.
Were you part
I've
of
been
that?
on so many Minecraft servers.
I know, and I can't remember if you were on that one or not. It was one of the original. And I'd made spawn tower. I did it in creative because I wanted the whole thing done in quartz.
Yep, that would be the one moment of, nope, F it.
Yeah, and we actually blew it up afterwards. We're just like, yeah, we're done with this server, so we're gonna just blow it up. Literally. There we go. Like that. No, nope. This is why you gotta try and figure it out. Like, I usually do my stairs just 1 layer deep. I should have kept an image of that map. Or that tower. Because it was perfect. I had the spirals just perfect. And I realized that your meteor death on Arc Extinction, I wasn't in the vicinity when it happened, so I don't have it on stream.
Aww.
I only have the, oh look, a meteor shower, and you're dead. In the background.
And then the, what the?
Because it was all in Discord, right? So
Yeah.
that's what I have.
the me chatting, and then what the?
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of went looking for it. I'm like, God dang it! But I remember it so vaguely. I remember it so vaguely.
It was spectacular because I was so pissed because I'm like, my bird.
Yeah. The downside to some maps, folks. The downside to some maps. Bonk. Like this. You can't make a floor right there because your head gets in the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this where I think it is?
Depends on where'd you go.
I went to the beach.
Ah.
Is that the house? No, that's not rebuilding.
I'm past the village.
Okay, you're okay. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. You run past this all the time. Okay. Past the village.
Yeah, if you follow the pathway. I actually made a pathway. All through the village, and it's the diorite. I just said the Whitestone.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names. That is not where that goes.
That
And then we go up like
look
this.
the hill.
Yeah.
Through the cutout trees. Oh. I need to grab some dark oak while I'm here.
Ah, you went the opposite direction.
I do remember.
Yeah, I was trying to build. I really should finish that. That's the pathway to spawn.
Ah, okay.
I'm more toward the
Oh,
water.
okay, now I see your house.
Yeah, I'm more toward the water. My silly little house. Which I will probably redo at some point. It kind of looks like a houseboat. I don't know why it looks like a houseboat, but it looks like a houseboat. Is it this one I want? Yeah, in the curve. Boop. Boop. It's not gonna be a true spiral, but it'll be. I don't even know what this thing is gonna be for. I'm just gonna make a tower here, other than
Just
making
'cause
a
you can.
lighthouse, just because I can.
Yep.
I mean, I still have the boat launch to do. I still have the fishing dock to do.
Actually, I should make the example that I'm trying to show
Ah.
here.
Hey, I got lots of flat land. Because
Yep. Okay.
I
Now,
blew some of it up. And then filled it in. Okay, you're using slabs, okay. I guess, yeah, slabs would work too instead of stairs.
yeah, you could do sort of like this.
Yeah. See, I'm so used to using stairs. This is what, I've been playing this game for so long. I still learn shit.
Oh, wait. Eh?
Oh yeah, I definitely like this better. Because the point is to make a lighthouse is the main purpose. So having it in the center is sort of in keeping with lighthouse, I believe. Light tower?
Yeah.
So these are slabs. Okay, so you have a stair, then a slab.
Yeah.
And a slab.
And 3 slabs.
Stair, and then slab, slab. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. See,
That's what I was trying to explain and then just failing miserably, so I'm like, I just have to show.
Yeah. Oh, Sand does the same thing. It's like it's easier to show me. I'm very much a practical person. If I can see it, I can do it. Otherwise,
Yeah. Also, people explaining things at you is like,
oh. Yeah, it goes in one ear and out the other.
yeah.
If you need a bed, there's a spare bed in my house.
Oh yeah, because I didn't bring one.
I just like sleeping in the dark.
Or
Zombies! Die!
this.
Die, zombie! Oh no! Blow up that zombie. Ah! Ouch! Go away, mosquito! Hey, this one's got clothes on. What are you? Oh, you're a zombie villager.
Mom.
Did you kill one of my villagers? You better have not killed one of my villagers. I will be very upset if you killed one of my villagers. I'm not sure how you could have killed one of my villagers, considering I have so many frickin' iron golems. And ow. Wait, I put my bed down. Oh, I didn't sleep in it.
Oops.
This is why we have the
Hi.
teleport books.
Yep.
This is why I created the teleport books. Oh, hello, chicken. Problem is my teleport takes me into town. I have not yet fixed my teleportation coordinates.
Stairs. Here. Yeah. Bed.
I know when did they start doing that? I just realized it went, wow. It went one of two players sleeping.
I think that was part of
The new update?
the new
Because
update.
it
yeah.
never did that before.
Yeah,
Sleeping
I don't
through this
recall.
night. I would still love to put in that command block that would allow just one person to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But after the last time, I'd rather not, thanks.
Yeah, I don't want it accidentally working the server.
Yeah. Because last time it would just, it set spawn on fire like, I don't know how many times. Because we had that in there. And it would constantly do the lightning storms and it would set things on fire.
Yeah,
Poor
right.
Sen had to rebuild spawn like 3 times. Because he built spawn. We just gathered the materials. Because he had the idea, not us.
It's like, I have got an idea, guys. Okay, we
Yeah.
trust you. My book back.
And I am willing to trust anybody who can build. Because I can't. I can build a box. I can build a tower. That's basically it.
I have ideas, but I never have the attention span to finish said ideas.
Fuck.
Is he raiding?
Nope, he's playing a Mega Man clone.
Ah. Ooh, which Mega Man clone?
This is 30XX.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's a roguelike.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's like, what if Mega Man X got roguelike? Works a lot better than I thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen some of the ones Stan has played?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this should be a crappy game, and it actually works. And I can actually do this perfectly, because there's the pillar there. I'll just go like this. Down. Ha. And then we'll go... Oh, I don't have any birch stairs. Oh no, I'm not supposed to use birch stairs. Da da da. Then we go like this. We're gonna do a blend. I'm also very not very artistic, so where color is concerned, I am more musically inclined. Oh, so we restrung my guitar finally.
Oh.
And now have to get a new tuning nut for one of the spots. Because it broke.
Oh no.
It's like, what the heck? We break a string, we replace the string. And now the tuning nut has come loose. And it's not in a situation of it's just loose. It's actually like, there's no screws holding it in. So it's just like, what the hell? So I will eventually get on Rocksmith, people. Eventually. Maybe. And you can all hear how bad I am. I have a very pretty guitar, though. Yeah, this is definitely working out much better. Thank you, Sarah.
It works for narrow towers too.
Yeah. Well, this still allows room for, like, storage or, I don't think I have an enchanting bench or anything yet. So this will work much better than what I was thinking. And I think I'll pick a different wood for the floor. I like mixing and matching, people.
I mean, it works. I should have grabbed some of the dark oak while I was there.
I thought you were going to. Did I distract you?
Ah. Not like it's that difficult to go back.
No. It shouldn't be anyways. If you need a spare crafting table too, I have one or two.
Alright.
Or a gazillion.
All of that.
I need you. Let's just bring you. In case I need it. Oh, do I have any oak, birch saplings, birch. I still say Mojang or Microsoft or whoever is working on development of this game or continued development. Guys, can you please make a sort button?
Yep.
God,
I know it's like in mods there's sort buttons, but
yeah. Like, granted, I play it probably a little more garden pods these days, so I tend to like think I have like a glider on or something on a fly, but they have a sort button in it, and there's only 3 developers on that game.
mm-hmm.
It's like, come on.
That's why it's so great that one of them would peek their head in to see your stream and be like, "Hey, do you
Yeah.
have any input for us?" And it was like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, it's like, hey.
I see you guys are doing great. I appreciate all your work because I enjoy it thoroughly.
Exactly.
It's like, and that's like revitalizes friggin' developers know tomorrow.
oh
'Cause
yeah.
it's like, oh, you love it? Oh, and why do you love it? For these things. I did that. Yay!
Yeah. And I mean, I actually asked them one day, like, because the first Canada Day that I was playing, they gave me a Canada Day skin for my character, and I
Nice.
think it was the year this past year in 2020. I went, "You guys are like gonna make is there an American one?" And they're like, "Oh no, we haven't made an American one." I'm like, "Oh well, why not?" Because we're Canadian.
It's like, oh, well, this is different.
well, that makes sense. But that being said, they have.
I'm sure there will people who would like to do that, and they're like, yeah, it's in the works. Don't worry.
Well, what it is they've opened up their workshop now.
Oh, so people can make their own skins.
Yes,
Ooh,
there
nice.
are Care Bear skins.
Oh,
There are Care Bear
Okay.
skins.
they might have to be worried about that one because of IP things, but
It's considered fan art
okay, fair.
because
It's not an actual copy and paste
and
of one.
exactly, and it is not a it's not being sold.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of in that gray area of fan art because I've seen a lot of other mods that have like what looks to be named stuff, and they let it go because it's fan art.
Yeah, because they're not actually, they don't have Patreon or anything
Right,
else like
as
that,
if
so
the-
they're
if-
not making any money off of it.
Exactly. If they're not making any money off it, like some people, there's, probably some companies out there that are like, no, you gotta take that down, it's infringement, blah, blah, blah. even if you're not
Stop
making any
acting
money.
Disney.
I wasn't gonna name names, but yes. But you know, it's that kind of one of those things that's fine. It's that fine line, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they're gonna let it go, hey, let it go. I mean, how many skins are there in Minecraft of like various characters from other games?
Yup.
Making sure I can still get down there.
For the longest time, I was running around as Samus, so yep.
I'm technically running around as Tigger. Except it's more like an orange tabby cat, but it wasn't done that identical. But there's Winnie
Yeah,
the Pooh ones. There's, you know, all these other skins. So as long as I find like as long as companies are not making money or people are not making money off of it, they don't care. It's considered fan art. Which I'm grateful for. Now, if I go here, should be able to... Nope. See, this is what you gotta watch out for in Minecraft. Watch where your head goes. And in Phoenix's case, she really should watch where her head goes. Because she has a bad habit of hitting it. And yes, I'm talking about myself, people. So if I go here, boop, boop, go under here, ha! Perfect. Ooh, look, sunrise.
Seattle is so pretty this time of year. I'm gonna take close. Oh, it's a picture of this like the sun going. I'm gonna take a closer look, and holds up a magnifying glass, and it's got like
Oh,
sunbeam pointing towards
God,
that one
yeah.
point. He pinpoint stop, and it's like, yeah, that would explain it.
Yeah.
Are you from Massachusetts? No, Seattle. The home of the big needle thing. Yeah, heroin.
Wow.
A big needle thing.
Wow.
I have another village. Also, an abandoned. Oh,
That's almost as bad as the jokes from about where we live. Like I've heard of some really bad ones where we live. Like there's a reason we call it the wet coast people. All right, I'm in bed. Oh my goodness. We just, for some unknown reason, Mother Nature has decided that she's gonna like drown us in heat.
Yep.
Like I keep checking all my thermostats to make sure they're turned off.
Oh god.
Because it's so freaking warm.
What do you mean bed is too far away?
Oh, I hate when it does that. It's like, your bed is too far away. No, it's not. It's right there. I can see it.
I am within arm's reach of it.
Oh, I went out the wrong door. That's the other problem with having so many doors. Dude, you have a shovel in your hand. Are you gonna drop the shovel? No, you're not. You're all cheap dates, you know that?
Well, that didn't want to be dated.
You should have updated your look.
Mhm.
Okay, apparently that box is too far away. Cobblestone. If anybody needs cobblestone, feel free to come borrow some. I have 3 chests full of cobblestone alone. Alright. Let's do another layer. Oh, and I've got some cooked stone and some stone bricks. Way too much stuff, people, way too much stuff. Let's grab some sand.
Oh, crap.
We're just gonna make a colorful rainbow. That's what we're gonna do. I don't want the rotten flesh. Go away.
You don't have a cleric to pass it to?
Nah. I probably do. But he doesn't usually want. At least, does he? If he does, I've got a ton of it in my trunk. Let's see. And then there are things like in Ark that I want in Minecraft. Like a teleport pad. That's why I created the books. At least I can teleport with the books. Alright, like I don't have a church, but I think one of these guys is a cleric. What are you? You look all fancy. You're a mason. Okay. There's nothing in this one. What are you? You're a mason. How many masons do I have in this town? Well, this one left the door open.
Mr. Cleric, look at that. I have rotten flesh for you. Thank you.
I know I heard him at one point, so I'm sure he's around here somewhere. I just don't know exactly where he is. Oh, wait. Oh. Ooh, you need 32.
I can just give you bars of gold for emeralds? Hell yeah.
You stay put. I need to put a sign on this one that says cleric. Watch me forget exactly where that is now. I don't know. I did that once. I was like looking for somebody. It's like, okay, I found him. Great. Now go back to get the stuff. Where was he again?
Gets distracted. Gets.
Yeah. When they say I have a short memory, they have no idea. My bosses learned very quickly. Email me with all instructions.
Write it down. I will forget. Please write it down.
Exactly. That way I can like have it in writing what exactly I need to do.
So I can glance at it and be like, please either text me or write or send it to me in some way, shape, or form.
I only have 19.
I will forget.
What the heck? Apparently I need to kill more zombies.
The number of times I've had to tell my family, nope, tell me. Write it down.
Yeah.
Tell me, please.
Yeah, just text me. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Like I wanted the stone cutter and I forgot to pick it up again. Come here.
If I give you 4 emeralds, you'll give me 1 glowstone.
Is that a fair trade?
Not sure.
I mean, considering how easy for you to go into the nether and grab glowstone.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah.
for me, however, it's just like, oh, yeah, it means I don't actually have to go into the nether. But at the same time, it's like,
I guess I should put a rail on this thing, too. Like, I can just see me falling. Because after all, I am notorious for falling off from high places.
This is why you have falling damage disabled.
Exactly. Why does that sound look...
Right.
Oh, for
fudge
sakes.
Take emeralds for apples.
I'm pretty fucked up. This is why, even with a pattern, Phoenix does not build. Alright. Give me the glass. We go like that, we go like that, we go like that, we go like that. Okay, we go upstairs.
I've been given a town warhead freezy.
Ooh. Yeah, Simon's having a. I still call them revelos, but
Sugar.
they're fudgicles, or as they call them, ice pops or something like that. And it was he was having one tonight. He's like, it's already warm, like it's already turning to mush. I'm like, well, you know, that's why we put them in the freezer. He's like, no, I just took it out of the freezer and it's already turning to mush. That's how hot it is. Like, okay, so I'm not having one tonight because I don't like mushy ice cream. There we go. That's better. Oops. I was gonna say that's better. Still screwed up. There we go. Now we fill it all with the glass. Yeah, that looks much better. I was wondering why that was just so freaking wide. Where are we at? Okay. Just gotta watch the time. 6 o'clock comes awfully early in the morning. And in this heat, it's more like 4 o'clock. Because Ghosty wants to play with the feet. Or jump on the tummy. Or just want attention and purr and pets and... You would not know he was 16 years old. He's a very strange kitty cat. I think he's still currently hiding under his blanket. Someone at work recently asked, you guys ever gonna have kids? I have one. No, you have a cat. Yeah, I have one.
Same difference.
You have not met my pets. They are all kids. Especially ours, because we spoil ours rotten. And not just in food and toys, because they have to have special food. But, you know, spending a couple grand on vet visits, because they don't want to go poop. Or they've eaten a piece of string they shouldn't have, or... Yeah. He's special. Oof, walk into the thing. But hey, I have enough nieces and nephews, I don't have to worry about having kids. Alright, give me some stairs to get up there, too. Boop. Boop. Apparently I don't know how to put stairs on. Wrong button. Do not look down as I look down. Holy jeez, it's getting really warm in here. Huh? The AC's still on. Where's my bed? Ah, my bed's way over there! As I lose my headset. Alright, I'm in bed. Ugh. I want to open my door, but I know it's hotter outside than it is in here. Like, I remember a couple years ago, Pepper and I went down to Miami, and it was a nice 28 degrees. And it was the day we got back from our cruise. And we're like, yeah, we'll just take a tour. It got a little warm. Like, we put sunscreen on and all that stuff. And 2-hour trip, you know, a little 2-hour bus tour. Like, yeah, this should be fine. We get back. By the time we get back, I had a first-degree sunburn because it got so hot that I had to take my sweater off, and of course, you know, I'm not allowed under the sun. Only to find out that while we were gone, they issued a heat wave warning.
Oh.
So it jumped up to 35, 40 degrees in the space of 2 hours. It's from like mid to upper 20s. It's like, yay! I'm sunburned. So wear your sunscreen, people, and reapply every, what, half hour? Whatever it is. The hotter it is, reapply it the more often. There we go.
Yep.
I've actually just ordered some special, I don't want to say special, but some sunscreen that I hopefully will be able to use. Because again, downside to being celiac, they have frickin' gluten in everything. It's ridiculous. But hopefully...
It's a cheap filler.
Yeah, it's a cheap filler.
No, it's like, oh.
Yeah. So I remember, because I have eczema, and I've had eczema all my life, and my own GP is like, oh, I'll just give you a Vino. I'm like, okay, well, it's oats, it's pure oats, it should be fine. But before I used it, I called my specialist up just to make sure, because he had not yet mentioned anything about skincare or hair care or anything like that.
Yep.
And he's like, yeah, no. You can't even absorb it through your skin. And I'm going, wait, what?
Oh. Oh
I'm
boy.
Like, I'm like, wait, so... you're telling me I can't use just regular shampoo? It's like, nope. Regular, like, hand lotion. Nope. You've got to be kidding me. He's like, nope. It's like, are you holy frick? Like, I just almost had a heart attack.
It's like, then what can I use?
Yeah. He's like, oh, you just... And he gave me the site. It was the Canadian Celiac Association. Has everything that you can, that is safe. Like,
Nice.
list products that are safe. And it's just like, okay. And I was on there, I was like, okay, I gotta look it up. Can I have alcohol? I mean, I'm in my 30s. I gotta have drinks every so often, right? No, you can't have alcohol. You can have vodka, which technically is an alcohol, but even wheat alcohol.
It's potato.
Well, you can't. I can have wheat vodka, even though it's gluten, because the process kills off all the gluten. I was like, okay, so you're not taking my vodka away from me. I can do
You
this.
can at least you can at least have that alcohol.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna kill you yet. And then he said I couldn't have red meat again. And at that point, it's like, okay, you're not about to tell me I'm about to become a vegetarian. Because then you and I are gonna have issues.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a tiny person. I need meat.
And it's like, no, just red meat. It's like, okay.
But I do have red meat. I'm probably one of few hemochromatosis people that do have red meat. Because as long as I have, a glass of milk with it, it kills the it slows the absorption of the iron. I just also have to avoid vitamin C. So guess what? I can't take when I get a cold. It's like no orange juice, no vitamin C's. You get a cold, you get a cold.
Damn.
Because that speeds up the absorption.
Yeah. Can you have zinc?
No, because I'm on folic acid now.
Okay. I
Because
had to check.
because of the well, the funny thing is that right before I was diagnosed with hemochromatosis, I actually underwent migraine testing and dizzy spell testing. So my neurologist put me on magnesium, zinc, and there was something else. Not iron, thankfully, because that was already still high. And I was taking quite a lot of tablets for that.
Yeah.
Until that kind of went away, and then all of a sudden my celiac specialist was like, you have too much of this stuff. I need you to stop all metals and get on folic acid. Like, oh my god, I can't win.
Unlike my first this year, jeez.
Yeah, it's like, okay. So I joined a group on Facebook about hemochromatosis, and it was like, oh yeah, if you do this, if you have a glass of milk when you have red meat, you just still should not have red meat a whole lot.
But you can have it in small doses to
You can have
get
small doses.
gravy.
Yeah. I have it about 3-4 times a week. And about 2 glasses of milk each time. I'm sorry, I grew up on a farm.
I need my meat.
I'm a meat and potatoes kind of girl. And you can only eat chicken so many times, and chicken's the only technical white meat that is not fish.
Yeah. Well, pork, depending on
Pork
the
is a red
circumstance,
meat. It's actually considered a red meat. Which sucks, because, I mean, I do like fish, but I still have my ribs every week, so I'm good. I like my ribs.
Probably more meat on those ribs than there are on yours.
Probably, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not that light anymore, thankfully.
Okay, you're not that bad, but some
yeah,
fish.
like, where are we? We are like 6 years ago was when I started gaining the weight, and I kind of bounce between 115 and 118, depending on when I weigh myself. I kind of cheat sometimes too, and I grab my cat. But yeah, before that though, yeah, it was like I was under, like I think I maxed out at 100 pounds.
Soaking wet.
Soaking wet. Unless you count 2013, what was it, between March and June of 2013 when I dropped to 80 pounds. So.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for me warning my employers what was happening, I think they would have like done a intervention of some kind.
It's like, are you okay? Do
Yeah.
we need to call a psychologist to stop this eating disorder? It's like, no.
Yeah. Because I was actually going through the testing of celiac at that point.
Yeah.
So I had to be eating. What in the world has she done here? Wow, she's changed her house. Wow. So I had to eat like wheat, like a piece of bread, every meal for 3 months before my actual test, and yeah, it was just sort of like I dropped 20 pounds in 3 months.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's like, my body doesn't like this. Can we stop?
Yeah, pretty much. Pepper, I'm stealing some of your acacia trees. I'll try and make sure there's no torch on it. But thankfully, when they said, okay, we have the proper test results, you can now start your gluten-free diet, I gained it all back in a month. I was like, oh,
His body was like, oh, thank God.
yeah.
Yep.
It's funny because I never had any symptoms of being celiac. I mean, there are actual, like, you're supposed to have these symptoms of abdominal pain and, like, weight gain, not weight loss, but weight gain. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm like, nope. I had some chest pain when I had, like, too many potatoes, which was kind of weird. But otherwise, no.
Starch.
Yeah. Which is funny, which is the thing that set my allergist off, going, I think we have an allergy here for wheat or gluten. It's like, wait, potatoes are not gluten. What the fuck?
You are correct. They are technically birch or older. One of the two.
Yeah. Well, I think what it turned out to be was that wasn't the starch of the potatoes itself, but when you buy frozen French fries from your grocery store, they
Oh.
use gluten as fillers or as a way to prevent them from sticking. And
Yep.
so, yeah.
Well, of course I found another abandoned mine.
Of course, between you and Pepper, like, seriously, you two just, like, I'm just gonna find this mine and that mine, and this village and that village. Why am I going all the way up here? I have no idea. Oh my god, I'm so, like, my brain just wants to think Ark for some reason, except when I play Ark. Okay.
I'll just use my teleport,
Yeah,
remote.
exactly.
It's like, wait a minute.
It's like I went back up to Pepper's top of her hill and going, there's a teleport pad here. No, there isn't. Because there are no teleport pads in here. It's like last week I jumped off the cliff going, I can glide over to that point. I don't have a glider, folks. Alright, I'm in bed. Anyways, guys, I do have to call it here. It is 10 to 11. And 6 o'clock does come early. And in this heat, as Sarah said, could be a lot earlier. So, thanks for hanging out with me and Sarah. And we're gonna go off and raid probably Sanjin, because he's on Gen 2. He's having fun over at Gen 2.
This is a really nice map.
Oh yeah, I know. I did take a look at it.
I can't wait for the dev kit to come out because people will have so much fun with the
Isn't
things.
it already out?
The dev kit?
Yeah.
I don't
Or is
think
it
it was.
Gen 1 that I'm thinking the dev kit's out on?
Gen 1 has the dev kit out.
Have to figure that one out. Hello? Why? Oh, there we go.
Just thinking.
Yeah, it's thinking. Everything wants to think today. So yeah, he's over on Gen 2. I have taken a look at the map. We did run around it a little bit. I do like it. I don't like some of the patches they've done. But eventually I will get there. So hang out with me tomorrow. We're going to be back on the Retro Island. And Sen and I were talking about kind of starting to push through... What in the heck? My closed captioning is weird. Wow.
Oh yeah. It was I was looking at some of them that is like Boston something rather, and it's like she didn't say anything near that.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
That's why I love
post captioning. You're drunk.
Yeah, that's why I love about watching Sanjin, like especially playing Yakuza or something. It's got the weirdest closed captioning. Because he's saying one thing and it comes up with this completely different thing.
Yep.
So, yeah, tomorrow we'll be back on the Retro Island. We'll probably kind of bump us over eventually over to the regular island so that Pepper and I can start working toward getting what we need to go after the bosses or whatever they're called on the island, so that we can progress and eventually make our way to Gen 2. So thanks for hanging out, guys, and we're gonna go raid Sanjin 13. Check them out, and check out Saraoko for sure. She plays during the day, plays everything from Final Fantasy to Ark to Outriders. I don't know what else you play. I know
A
during
lot
the
of
day.
survival crafting games, but
Yeah, a lot of survival.
basically a lot of just mismatch games.
Yeah. So,
Whatever we're feeling like.
Hey,
It's like, this looks cool, let's play it.
yeah, I tend to sometimes put you on in the background while I'm working, but I have you muted because I am at work.
Yeah.
It's not that we're
And-
not allowed to watch while we're at work. It's 18 plus.
Yeah.
So go check
Does
her
no
out.
one have a filthy mouth?
Oh, it's not just you. I mean, come on.
We're all bad. We
I-
encourage each other.
I'm tame on Minecraft compared to some of the other games I play. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll go over to Sanjin, check him out, give him a follow, give him a whatever, and we'll catch you guys all next time. Laters.
Bye-bye! Now I'm lost. See ya.
Awful.